So, welcome back to my channel. So, this is the second part of my top favorite 2020 in the drama reaction video, and today I will be talking about my favorites from 10 to 1. So, what's to wait for? Let's get started. Why am I talking? It's kind of cloudy today. I can feel it.
Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why? I'm down. No.
Okay, let's get started. So we have at 10th place we have A Love So Beautiful, which was originally a Chinese drama, was remade in Korean version. It's a very cute drama. So we have our female lead Shin Soli, played by Soo Joo-yeon. I'm so bad at pronouncing Chinese Korean names. And our male lead Jahon, whose role is played by Kim Joo-han. And Shin Soli liked Jahon from since she was a child, and she has told him many times I got rejected by him, but she kept trying and never gave up and always tried to impress him. And he liked her too, but he was not someone who would express his emotions, so he never told her that he liked her too. So at high school, our second lead comes in the story, Woo Dae Sung, played by Yo Do Hyun. Oh god, I'm so bad at it. Okay. I'm gonna be putting it in the description box, I guess. So if I'm saying it wrong, go read it in the description box. Okay. So Woo Dae Sung comes. He's a swimmer, very good swimmer, and he comes to their high school, and he starts liking her, our female lead, and he always calls her boss. And our female lead obviously gets very jealous of him, and so he tries to slowly express his emotions to her female lead, and it just shows how while they are growing up, how they manage their lives and love life together. And yeah, there will be a part where our male lead and female lead breaks up because our male lead again is a doctor who has to go to another country for better studies. So they break up, and when our male lead comes back, obviously they get back together, and our second lead gets heartbroken once again because he thought he finally had a chance with our female lead, and he even proposed to her, but he got rejected. Yeah, and he even told her I guess you don't have a good choice. Yeah, it's always so sad to watch second leads getting rejected, but what can happen? So yeah, we have 24 episodes in this drama. Please go watch it. I'm gonna tell you, this is an amazing drama. I watched both the Chinese version and Korean versions. Yeah, both are great, so go ahead and watch it. Okay, so next we have Clean with Passion for now on 9th place. That's the first Korean drama I watched, and to be honest with myself, and you guys too, I watched the drama for only the female lead, which is so pretty. Okay, so we have Jang Son Yeol as our male lead, whose role is played by Yoo Kyun Sung. and who has severe germophobia, like he's afraid of untidiness and dirts and stuff. And so like he's so obsessed with cleaning that he has his own company, cleaning company, which is quite famous in the drama. And there on the other side we have a female lead, oh sorry, whose role is played by Kim Yoo Jung. She is so pretty. Okay, so like she is the most untidy person. Like she has to go through so many hardships in her life that she gave up on being clean and being tidy. So one day she starts working for a male lead, and yeah, so like he starts to get better at his germophobia by being with her. And those two gave a really cute vibe. Just I would recommend to watch the drama. It's like if you look for such a pretty female lead, just watch for a cute, very cute drama. Because their romance is just so cute. I loved it. Not much to talk about. So next drama we have on the 8th place, She Was Pretty, and 18. So first let's talk about She Was Pretty. We have Park Seo-joon as our male lead again, and he plays the role of Ji Sung-jun in the drama. And like he was a very very healthy and fat and like not very good looking person when he was a kid, but as he grew up he becomes very good looking. Obviously, Park Seo-joon is obviously so good looking. Who doesn't know that? And as our female lead, we have Kim Hae-jin, whose role is played by Wang Jung-young. Yeah, so Hae-jin was very pretty in her childhood, but as she grew up, she became ugly as it is shown in the drama. But I believe, however she looked, she was pretty. There was just a few spots on her face, and that does, and her a little bit, untidy hair, but that doesn't make her ugly, does it? Anyway, everybody's pretty. So, like, our Sung-jun wants to meet Hae-jin after staying in a different country for a long time, and those two were like childhood sweethearts. So because Hae-jin is thinks herself as very ugly, she doesn't want to meet Ji Sung-jun because she thinks that he will think she's ugly and he will hate her. So she sends her friend Hari to act as Hae-jin herself, so that he thinks that she's still pretty. And yeah, like in the end, like Hari falls for our male lead Sung-jun, and she doesn't tell him that she's not Hae-jin. And yeah, I was kind of angry on her because she was all obviously friends of Hae-jin, and how can she betray her like that? Okay, so Hae-jin starts working for Sung-jun, and because she's not the same how she looked when she was young, he doesn't recognize her, and they work for the most magazine. Yeah, like sometimes like our female lead gets scolded so much by our male lead that I kind of hated Park Seo-joon's role in this drama. I mean, why do you even scold her so much? I mean, she didn't even do anything. She's so innocent and just good-hearted. And she was your childhood sweetheart, you idiot. Okay, so And as our second lead, we have Shin Hyuk, uh, and yeah, he's the only not. He's one of the persons, second leads, who we felt most bad for, because he really cared about our female lead, and he didn't care if she looked bad, if she looked young, and like at one point, like both the male leads, thought that she was in an accident, and when they went to find her, our second lead got injured, and our female lead didn't even know about it. Like our second lead saw our female lead hugging the male lead, and he didn't even tell her that I was going to find you, and because of you, I was injured. He's such a good-hearted person, and I wouldn't have regretted if those two ended up in the drama. But they didn't, and yeah, in the end, they show that our David and Melly got married and had a little girl who looks the same as her mother, with spots on her face and curly, unmanageable hair. Yeah, so even though it was, I didn't quite like the lead's role. I like Park Shin-young, but not his role in this drama. Yeah, it is a good drama. I can't deny that. And then we have 18 again. Why we have Lee Do-hyun? He's so good looking. And he wasn't even that famous like before this specific drama. After 18 again, he got famous. Why? Why didn't he get famous before this drama? And here we have another person who is also my favorite, who is Wang In Hyuk. Yeah. So okay, let me tell the story. This is our main lead is Hong Dae-young, whose role is played by Yoon Sang-hyun, and his wife is Jung Da-jung. Like they got married very young, because our female lead got pregnant with twins, and their twins' name is Hung Shia and Hung Shi Woo. Okay, so Jung Da-jung wants to get divorced with her husband because their married life is a mess, and Hong Dae-young is his life is ruined because he lost his job, and his wife wants to get divorced, and his children doesn't like him. So one day he wishes that he could go back to when he was 18 years old, and his wish comes true, and he goes back to 18 years old, whose role is played by Lee Do-hyun, and his name is Go Woo-young. He takes the name of Go Woo-young and goes back to school where his twin children studies, and like there he finds out that his son gets bullied by Woo Ja-sung, whose role is played by Hong In-hyuk, and his daughter works part-time job because of some reasons, and he realizes that he doesn't know anything at all about his children, so he tries to understand them, and yeah, he spends his school days again at 18 years old and helps his children and become friends with them. Yeah, it was a great drama, and I was kind of afraid. I feel like, won't we go back to like how old he was, or is he gonna stay 18 years old? But then in the end, like he went back to how he was, and they got married for the second time. They're young, and Jung the Jung. So yeah, another happy ending, and his daughter and son both found their partners in love. Yeah, so happy ending for everyone. So okay, at next we have on the seventh place we have My ID's London Beauty, where our male lead is Cha Yun-yu, who is playing the role of Do Kyun-suk, and our female lead, who is Kang Mi-rae, and her role is being played by Im Soo-hyun, who also was in Graceful Family, and so our female lead, Kang Mi-rae, wasn't very good looking when she was in high school, and she got bullied many times because of that. So she decides to get plastic surgery, and then after that she becomes beautiful, pretty, very pretty. And there, but like still when she comes to university, college or university, she people starts finding out that she has plastic surgery, and because of that everyone calls her Gangnam Beauty and makes fun of her, where she is supported by our main lead, Kyung Suk, and yeah, it turns out that Kyung Suk was in the same school as Kang Mi-rae, and he liked her since when she didn't have plastic surgery yet. And like then we have a second female lead, Hyun Soo-ah, who is played by Joo Woo-ri. She is very jealous of Kang Mi-rae because she gets so famous even though she has plastic surgery, while Hyun Soo-ah is a natural beauty, but she's in that famous. Turns out that she is very poor, so like you could say that she wasn't like mentally okay in the head. So like she always tried to break things up between female and male. She was jealous of Kang Mi-rae's happiness, so she just wanted to destroy her happiness. But in the end, like everyone found out about it, and everyone started hating Hyun Soo-ah. So yeah, our female lead tried to make her understand that there is goodness, and she doesn't have to be how she is. So yeah, our female lead and male lead has a very happy ending. Well, if there was a wedding, I would be more happy. If there wasn't, kind of sad. Okay, so next.
Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down? Yeah.
Tale of the Nine-Tails and King Eternal Monarch. First, we'll talk about the Tale of the Nine-Tails, where we have Nam Ji-ah, who is television producer whose role is played by Jo Go-ah, and she makes stories and shows about myths and mythical creatures and stories. And then our male lead is Lee Young, whose role is played by Lee Dong-wook, and he looks so handsome in this drama. And yeah, like who is a nine-tailed fox, and in the beginning she doesn't know that, like our female lead doesn't know that, but she finds that out, and it turns out that Leon and Namjiya were lovers in the past, but Namjiya died unfortunately because of Leon's enemy. And yeah, like she got like reincarnated, and so their love story again happens, and yeah, like his enemy comes to make a mess in the middle, but he gets defeated, And we have Lee Rang, who is playing the role of Leon's brother, and his role is played by Kim Bum. And yeah, like in the beginning, he's always very cool in the drama, but in the beginning he wanted to kill his brother Leon because they had some misunderstanding, and but in the last, like Lee Rang like sacrifices his life in order to bring Leon back to life, and like there's this one scene where Leon like disappears, and like that was the scene like I cried so freaking hard. But I mean, it, yeah, it's very emotional because I am not a crier. I don't cry at all. Uh, but if I cry, that means that is very very sad. And I just cried so much, and this is the only drama that I cried so much for. Yeah, the ending is very very sad. But yeah, Leon comes back to life, and he and Namjia gets a happy ending. They have a wedding, and yeah, it was a happy ending kind of. If only Lira was alive. So sad. Okay. Then we have King Eternal Monarch, where we have, as I was talking about, we have Jung Tae-wol, who is always played by Kim Go-eun, who is a detective, and she lives in Republic of Korea, while we have our main lead who lives in a parallel world, Kingdom of Korea. So and his name is Lee Gon, obviously played by Lee Min Ho, and in this royal attires, Lee Min Ho looks so handsome. Yeah, so the story, like we have like Lim, who is Lee Gon's father's brother, I mean his uncle, and Lim killed Lee Gon's father and went to the Jung Tae-yul's world, and he's hiding there. So those two together, Lee Gon and Jung Tae-yul, like try to find. They both try to find Leon's uncle Lilim, and where Lilim is making an army and like to take down Leon from his throne. And yeah, as you guys know, like it was like not like okay, like if two parallel worlds people fell in love, but like it wasn't quite a sad ending, but I didn't like the ending because in the ending it turns out that Leon and Jung Tae, they keep like going to different worlds to spend the rest of their lives every time. So yeah, like going back and forth, not a very good ending. If I would have been happy, to be honest, if like Jung Tae-wol went in Legon's world and yeah, lived there as his queen, but that didn't happen. So yeah, and my opinion doesn't matter. So in the beginning I said that I'm gonna be doing only 2 parts, but the second part was so big that I decided that I'm gonna divide it in 3 parts. So this is the end of the second part. So thank you for watching the video. See you next week in the third video. So bye bye.